Okay, so hi dear Gemini, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is love reading for all the singles Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the month of September 2025. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. And for personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. If it is not resonating, honey, it's not yours. Okay, Gemini. The current energy for you guys regarding your love and relationship area. Let's see what we have for you guys. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So Gemini, you are telling me I'm done with the healing part. I'm done with this energy of removing the negativity, all the past people, all the past situations, and you're feeling like your heart is ready, your heart is open to receive that gift of a new partner, a soulmate. So you're telling me that okay, even though if I'm not completely healed, I'm not completely done with the healing part, I feel like I'm ready to open up my heart again. I'm ready to receive the blessings of love in my life again. I'm ready to receive it. Okay. So there are certain things that you're still like engaged with, that you are trying to figure out, but at the same time you feel like with time you will be able to recover, you will be able to let go of them, or those things that you are still trying to recover from, and you're open. So basically you are open to receive the blessings of a new soulmate, of a new person. Maybe you are ready for love, but doesn't matter if it is past person or new person. You feel you are ready and you are just waiting and watching and hoping for someone to show up in your life in a healed and better kind of energies. Okay, so you feel ready to connect with somebody who is as healed and as much on the same page as you are. Okay, nice. Let's see your energies for a new person, new connection for this month. We have the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords. It's like you might be going out of your comfort zone, or you might be connecting with multiple people at the same time. Mostly it's happening online or from a distance, and you're trying to figure out which one is the best one for you, but at the end of the day you are going to feel exhausted by the idea of trying too hard, or trying with so many people at the same time, or you are going to be so confused whether you are on the right track or not. Should you just take a break and let it happen naturally, or should you like put in more effort and energy? Your energies are like, your mind is feeling trapped in the situation. Overthinking is there, continuous overthinking is there. You're trying to calmly figure it out, but there is some kind of mentally blocked energies that are continuously making you feel confused and exhausted. Hmm. So there are options. I don't know, maybe you are going to go on a dating app, or connect with multiple people via mutual friends. It doesn't matter how you are going to connect with these energies. The problem here is that you are not able to understand what's going on, and you are not able to figure it out, even if you have maybe one or two options that are good enough. For those of you who are not doing anything about this, you are so confused whether you should take more time in order to open up fully, or you should just start connecting with people from your side, and continuously your mind is making scenarios and stories that are not helping you. They are just trying that they are just going against you. Let's see, for new person, what is the message for you guys from the romance angels? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you might connect with the person, with the at least one person out of these options, and you might enjoy the company of each other. So enjoy this situation, enjoy this friendship, enjoy this bond. Let it evolve naturally and organically. Don't try too much, or don't just be like, okay, I don't care, I don't want to be there anymore kind of a deal. So try to just go ahead with the flow with the person that you're going to feel connected with. If not, if you feel like overwhelmed and confused, and if you feel like no, right now I should not do it, enjoy the like time with yourself then, okay? Hmm. But whosoever you are going to connect with, enjoy the time, have good bonding, give it some time, let it happen naturally and organically, and it will evolve with time. Let's see, for the person that you are waiting for, maybe, or want a reconciliation from your past, how it is going to be for you guys. We have the Hermit, the Four of Cups, and the Six of Cups. This is the energy of being severely nostalgic about someone or something from your past. Maybe you are still there, energetically, you are still there, and you're replaying all the events that happened between you guys at some point of time that were not very good. But at the same time, you're not able to forget the good moments, the good connection, the good bonding, the good friendship that you guys had with each other at some point of time. You are highly disappointed by the past, but still you are carrying a lot of love and lot of energy of feeling connected to them at till this point of your life. Maybe now they're married to somebody else, connected to somebody else, but you guys had a strong bonding, strong friendship at some point of time, and you're not able to let it go. I don't think you are hoping for a reconciliation, coming back together, but you are not able to let this person go out of your system. You still miss them from time to time, especially when you're alone. So I don't see energy of reconciliation or somebody from your past showing up at your door with flowers or commitment or something, but I do see this energy of being nostalgic, missing each other from a distance, kind of energy from both the sides. Actually, this is happening. Right. Let's see the message for the person from your past. If this is not, if you're not waiting for somebody from your past, this segment is not valid for you. You can just, move forward to the guidance part. Okay, Gemini. Let's see. Okay, you already met the romantic partner you seek. See, this could be the one. It's like the message here is maybe you guys still have the opportunity to heal it with the person that you are feeling connected to at some point of time. So with the past person or a person that you have on your mind, there might be some kind of issues that happen and they are still going on, and you guys might not be seeing each other eye to eye, but this situation can be worked out if both of you can come on the same page. This situation can become something really meaningful. So you guys can talk to this person from your past. You guys can connect with them if it is possible, and if you feel like that, and if both of you are on the same page regarding that. Okay, you don't have to force anybody to be with you. So this situation with your past person can be recovered, because the Six of Cups is a very strong soulmate kind of energy, a very strong bonding friendship, more than lustful or romantic kind of love. It is the bonding that you guys share with each other. So this situation can be recovered if both of you can come on the same page and talk to each other openly and honestly about it. Something good can come out of this that you can think about. Okay, let me see the guidance for you guys to close this reading off for this month. Nine of Cups. Okay, listen to your heart. If your heart is telling you to go ahead in a particular direction and make certain things happen, then you should follow your heart. Keep in mind that following your heart should not hurt or harm anybody in any way, okay? Especially those people who don't have any, who have never done anything wrong or bad with you. So maybe your person is connected to somebody else, and that person is super connected to your person too, and your person is not willing to come back. Then if your heart is telling you to go in that direction, then you have to find something else that makes you really 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 happy. Hmm? Just give you an example. Your happiness should not be the reason of somebody else's pain, especially if it is a deliberate action. There are lots of layers to this one thing. So I can't say what is going to happen, or what is, what you should choose and what you should not. But try not to hurt or harm anyone. Okay, just follow your heart And if your heart is telling you to go in a particular direction and find your happiness, do that. Hmm? And if your heart is telling you to not to open up to anybody right now, take your time. So take your time. That is going to be much more helpful for you. Let's see the final guidance, final card for you guys from the Romance Angels. Final message. Okay, honey. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. If you are being extremely pessimistic and you feel like you are never going to find the love of your life, you have to let go of this limiting belief, and you have to let go of this holding on to this pessimistic thinking. Otherwise, all you are going to attract again is a troublesome kind of energy. So try not to be so pessimistic about your love and relationship area, and keep going and listen to your heart. Your heart is going to lead you to something really good. If your heart is telling you to go in a direction where you know all you are going to get is rejection and pain, then also you should face that thing, because it will help you to heal it properly and release it properly. Otherwise it will keep on coming back to you in the form of regret that you never tried, that you should take care of. Okay, according to your circumstances, please. So thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.